Woo! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the vlog. I tell you what, winter has definitely hit here. It's absolutely incredible. I'm going to be honest with you, a little early in the year, but I hope today you guys have an amazing day. We actually have the last clutch of ball pythons to cut right now, so I am going to go inside and just go cut some eggs. And here we are with the last clutch of eggs for the year, both colubrid and ball pythons. Literally no more snake eggs. We do have some gargoyle gecko eggs. They're even laying eggs right now, but these are the last ball python clutches of the year, so I am bummed out. This was actually a yellow belly female bred to a Woma lesser pinstripe, so it could be some pretty cool stuff. Nothing too crazy, but let's go ahead and just jump in. One last egg cutting for the season. And I think we got, what, 2, 4, 6, 8 eggs to go, so I'm really bummed out. It's been a really fun year this year. Let me know down in the comments, like, what was your favorite egg cutting that I did this whole season? And let's go ahead and see what we have here. And right off the rip, we have an amazingly beautiful snake here. Let's see, I think that this is, I think what this is actually a kingpin yellow belly. So this would be a lesser, it'd be a pinstripe, and it'd be a yellow belly. I don't think there's any Woma in this one, but nevertheless, an absolute ripper. Let's just keep on going. Hopefully we can hit a Woma lesser pinstripe yellow belly in the all gene. Not 100% sure if I'll be able to tell what it looks like in the egg, but hey, whatever. We're gonna have a good time regardless. Okay, what do we have here? It looks like we just have a little, what the heck is this? Oh, it's a Woma ball python. That's really a pretty Woma ball python. Normally, aren't this reduced in pattern and stuff like that? Almost look like a spider ball python, to be honest. So I think, oh, that's what makes it, that's what it is. It's a Woma yellow belly. That yellow belly changes things up. I can definitely see the yellow belly kind of flaming coming up the side. That makes a lot more sense. So let's move on to egg number 3. Let's see what we got here. Come on, little monkey. Okay, what we have here is actually a Woma pinstripe. So we're starting to get a lot of double gene animals, not a lot of stacking of genes yet. The first one, obviously, the kingpin yellow belly was a stacking of 3 genes, but we really want to hit that 4 gene, all gene animal, which is either going to happen or not going to happen.
First you were all like, whoa, and then we were like, whoa.
Nevertheless, I mean, overall, our odds have been amazing this year. I'm not going to lie to you. It's been one of the best years for odds that I've ever had. This looks like it's just a single gene yellow belly, nothing else, but at least it's not a normal, right? I mean, you can actually see that, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and see. I'm pretty confident we're going to hit some really cool stuff. I'm not worried about it. And like I said, even if we don't, I'm not complaining because this year was an awesome, awesome, awesome year. What do we have here? Okay, so now this is a little bit of an interesting twist here, guys. This is actually a pastel yellow belly. Now, if the female was a yellow belly and the male was a Woma lesser pinstripe, you might realize that there's no pastel in that combination. So Kelsey kind of threw me for a loop over here. She must have thrown a second male in here, and at least one of these was fathered by that animal. So now I'm not even sure who the father of this clutch is, to be totally honest with you. And it brings me back to the second egg that we cut, thinking that it was a spider, not a Woma. I have a feeling that this is a spider, so I'm going to go out on a limb here. I think that this is actually the fire bee yellow belly that may have fathered some of this clutch, but the fact that we got a kingpin yellow belly in the first egg means that there was dual fathered clutch. I know I may be losing you right now. It doesn't matter. We're going to move on to the next egg, and we'll move on. Definitely a dual father clutch, 100% for sure. And what do we have here? Okay, we're going back to the first father again. This is definitely another kingpin, and it looks like it's a yellow belly. So it looks like the same animal as the first egg. Kingpin yellow belly, lesser pinstripe yellow belly. 2 more eggs to go for the season, people. So let's go ahead and just jump in. And again, what mysteries might lie ahead? I have no idea. And here we go. What did I tell you? This is a bumblebee for sure. It doesn't look like it's a fire bee, and it doesn't look like it has any yellow belly in it, but it might have some yellow belly in it. Nevertheless, definitely a dual fathered clutch. Some were fathered by the Woma lesser pin, and other ones were fathered by some bumblebee yellow belly thing. I'm not 100% sure what that is, but nevertheless, I'll go ahead and take a look. Kelsey always does write down every male that breeds everything on our breeding card, so it's not going to be that much of a mystery other than when we're cutting this egg. Last egg of the year, everybody. One last egg. Woo! What do we have? Ooh, it's a really pretty snake, too. Okay. Oh, my God. Wow. 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 That's beautiful. So this looks like, I think it actually is a fire bee yellow belly. So this would be a fire pastel spider yellow belly. Again, definitely two fathers that fathers this clutch, which is awesome. Last egg of the year was an absolutely gorgeous snake. And hey, guess what, guys? It was a 4-gene animal. It wasn't the 4-gene animal that I was expecting when we first cut, but still a 4-gene, all-gene animal to end the year. I couldn't think of a better way to end the season than to hit an all-gene ball python. So now we are on to actually breeding snakes for the year, and we've got a whole bunch of other stuff going on. Oh, it's going to be a really good winter, so don't you worry if you guys are like bummed out about the egg cutting being done. I totally get it. Don't you worry. We have a crazy amount of great content coming your way. So that's it. Wrap it up, throw my razor blade away, and let's move on to the next. Eric, what's up?
Yo, what's happening?
Went to a reptile show this weekend?
Yes, I did.
What did you pick up? I know
my
you bought
God.
something.
Dude,
What'd you buy?
I'm talking button quails, okay?
Button quails.
Button quails, they're about this big, they're fully grown. Your boy Eric, all his chickens are gone. Okay, the cat's got them. Now I can keep those little birds, little quails. I got them right
in the reptile show and you bought quails.
Yep, I bought quails. I bought a little baby common snapper. You know, had to get one of those. We got one of those Asian giant praying mantises. Pretty sweet. You know, it was really bad.
You got a problem.
We went to go get bedding, and I'm like, you know what? They can go another week on paper. We'll get bedding next time. You know what I mean?
Gosh. We really need to start a group for Eric, like a Reptiles Anonymous group, because you definitely have a problem.
Dude, I need help.
Yeah,
I seen those quails. I had to have them.
Oh my God, good time though.
Yeah, great time. It was really cool. A lot of cool people, but it was cool. It was cool.
You know, I always get packages really on the daily, to be honest with you, that I don't really know what they are. This one, I have no clue, so I think I'm going to open it up and see what is going on. Oh, there's some shoes. I'm not sure what kind of shoes, but they look kind of cool. Oh, they're in a nice little carry bag here. Let's see what we got. And I didn't buy these shoes. These are just sent to me. That's interesting. Caution, you may get addicted. Okay, well, we'll see what we think about that. Ooh, they look Jazzba. Some Jazzba shoes. Lori, I got some shoes. Look at these.
Oh my God, I have a hard time touching this. It's so disgusting.
What do you mean?
Why?
These look so cool.
Why do people feel compelled to...
Ooh, these are comfy.
To combine socks and shoes.
Oh my
just
God.
wrong.
These are so comfy, Lori.
Those are so gross.
Thank you to Jazzba for sending me these dope shoes, man.
Oh my God.
Woo!
I'm so embarrassed.
Look at this.
Get away from me.
I feel like light on my feet. Well, all right, Jazzba, thank you for the cool shoes. I really do like them. They are so comfy, Lori. You want to try them on?
No.
Here, you try them on.
No. No.
Try them on. Smell them.
Let me see. This is gross.
That's not gross.
This is so gross. This is borderline fish spot. Fine. This is not okay. Right here. That's what's going on. Like this.
Listen, guys, I'm not kidding you. I like these shoes a lot. They are some of the most comfortable shoes I've ever wore. I'm serious. So Jazzba, you guys rock. I love you guys, and thank you for sending me them.
Yeah, that's weird.
Look like tank tracks, huh?
Tank tracks.
Little bottom there, it's for bending. They smell new.
They are. I hope they sent me new shoes. I hope they didn't send me used shoes.
I used to have a pair like this back in the day. I just can't wear them anymore. I was coming around a corner playing tag and rolled my ankle like a mofo.
When were you playing tag?
Like 2 weeks ago. No, I'm just kidding. No, this was a while ago.
We've obviously documented that it's a pretty snowy day here in Michigan. The truth is that can be a really good thing, because what happens when big storms come in, barometric pressures actually drop. And believe it or not, when a barometric pressure drop happens, breeding of snakes is actually better. We actually documented an entire year where we checked the barometric pressures every day and then correlated to how many males were actually breeding females. And believe it or not, there were 2 to 3 times the amount of male and female copulations on days where barometric pressures were actually dropping. So it's actually a good thing, right? The downside is it's early in November, so we're not ready for breeding yet. We don't have any males and females together. But if you're ever breeding snakes in the future, or even breeding snakes now, when a big snow front or rain front comes through, through and you notice that there's going to be a low pressure front coming, that's when you really want to have your males and females together, because you'll see a heightened amount of copulation, and that's ultimately what's going to cause follicle growth and drive success of breeding.
Ryan, what's got you down, man?
You know, the TikTok's a little slow today, man. You know, I posted a video. It's not performing as well as I'd like, you know? It's the TikTok life, you know what I mean? It's crazy to see this little nosy bee panther chameleon that, of course, is now starting to look a lot more like Karma. It's getting bigger and bigger for sure, and we're really working on trying to handle this guy as much as we can, but you can see he's not like my other Karma at all. He's still a mover and a shaker for sure, but the reason we want to get this guy acclimated to handling is because they have really soft fingers compared to the veil chameleon. So now we have Raoul, the veil chameleon, that's great for handling, but it has kind of big toenails, and for kids they really pinch hard. With the panther chameleons, they're very soft, so we're continuing to work with this guy, but it is crazy how big he is getting and how he's really looking more and more like our Karma. So we're definitely working on him, and he's getting better and better. A month ago he would be trying to jump off my hand right now, trying to bite me and everything, so we're getting closer to this guy being able to be handled every day we're here at the Reptarium. And you can see with the Goliath bird-eating spider, the barometric pressure can actually affect tarantulas as well. When it drops, oftentimes they're on the move, and it's pretty creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Andrew and myself have been talking about the training for salt and pepper, and the fact that, you know, obviously salt and pepper are right next to each other right now. And with the other gators, we just use a clicker, right? And what can happen is that as soon as you click, both salt and pepper are gonna wanna come up to the front and they're gonna wanna eat. So we're actually gonna make different sounds for them. That way Salt knows when she needs to come up and Pepper knows when he needs to come up. So we're probably gonna do something like Gatorland does the. We'll probably do that for Salt, and she's been stationing right here, which has been pretty awesome. So we'll use that sound, and then maybe we'll use like a clicking, like a, and maybe we'll use like a clicking, like for Pepper here. So that way we've got a and a. That's so bad. We've got a and a. God, I can't even do it. We got a and a. This is horrible. So we have to practice a little bit. But the fact is that way we can get Salt and Pepper kind of trained up. We want them to position, because we are going to build a larger enclosure for them pretty soon. So our work is cut out for us. So I guess the first thing we have to do is learn how to actually make the sounds. We good? We good now? It's okay, baby boy.
Guys, it's snowing out here for the first time all year. Eric, I think it's time to be like kids. Are you ready to build a snowman?
It's magical, yes!
Magical Mondays! Okay, with that being said, let's build a snowman! A snowman's made, an angel gets its wings. What? No!
Get back to work! Stop screwing around!
You killed Frosty! No!
Checking on that yellow belly female that laid that clutch of eggs we cut today. This is the girl here. She's absolutely looking good, but I'm just curious what males may be potentially bred her. It looks like what we have here, our breeding records are just Woma Lesserpin and then, ironically enough, an Enchi yellow belly, which neither one makes sense. What that tells me is that she actually retains sperm. Females can actually hold on to sperm for years sometimes. So probably last year she was bred to that fire bee, and that's why we got those things. So it's crazy, right? That a snake can actually have a father from a year before that didn't breed her this year. Regardless, pretty cool to get that last clutch cut for sure. If you enjoyed this, here's another video of me cutting eggs, an entire playlist of me cutting eggs. Over here, you can hit that subscribe button for me, and remember to turn those post notifications on. Have an absolutely wonderful day, and you better be kind to someone. I promise I'll see you guys tomorrow.